All right, so in today's video, we're going to talk about reciprocal benefits, reciprocal benefits for aquariums, zoos, and science centers across the U.S. So, okay, what's it called? AZA and AZST or
AZA and ASTC.
Okay, so this year we aren't like joiners of things. Usually we don't have like a membership for things because we probably won't go to the same place a bunch of times. Mm-hmm. We like to check out new places. Well, if you're like us and you like to check out new places every time, well then this might be perfect for you. Yes. Because this subscription is these reciprocal subscriptions. They actually allow you to have benefits on all kinds of places, right?
Yeah. So I Googled. I had a friend who had traveled in a fifth wheel for a year. And when we were talking one day about us considering doing it, she said, hey, we got a membership to a museum, and it actually gave us benefits to a ton of other museums in the United States. And I was like, well, that sounds like a wonderful idea. So I Googled it. I looked for it.
She Googled the YouTube.
I Googled the YouTube. I found the one that was, to me, the best one. The one in our area is good, but it doesn't give us what I was looking for. So I found one in Asheville, North Carolina, which is the Western Nature Science Center.
By the way, we live in Virginia. So the point is it doesn't have to be in your state. They were cool with it. We even asked them.
You do it online.
Are you cool with the fact that we're like, we live in Virginia? And they were like, yeah, that's fine.
You may not be allowed to get into your own
that's true.
museum close to your hometown. So if you live in Virginia and you have a science center right down the street, but they're...
Right, they have limits on it, right?
There's like a 90 miles.
90
I don't know.
limit.
You need to scope all that out. There are stipulations and limitations. So if you are going to your science center in your hometown and you have a membership to one somewhere else, they may not let you get in free there or at a discount because you live in town. You may not be able to go to one that's 90 miles from the one that you get your membership to. So look up all those details. Make sure you check that stuff out before you choose.
Yeah, so those are good details to know about. But that's
the
really boring.
One
the cool
is
thing,
yes, is that our family of 5 paid $69 for a year membership to the Western North Carolina Nature Center. And
we love Western North Carolina, by the way. So
we do. So I knew we would be in that area.
We'll go there. But
with that, we got reciprocal benefits to 300 zoos and aquariums. The AZA, there's a list of those. And I don't know how many, but also ASTC, which is the American Association of Science and Technology Centers. So we can basically, when we're traveling, which we plan to do, right? We're going through these areas. We can say, hey, is there a museum, a kids museum? Is there a science center? Is there a zoo? Is there an aquarium?
Yeah, like for example, we went to the North Carolina Aquarium in Fort Fisher, which is a pretty small aquarium. We knew about it and we thought it would be fun to take the kids there. And they honored this reciprocal
benefit. They did. We only had to pay for one kid.
We paid for one kid, so it was $9 as opposed to what it would have been 50 something, 55 I think. So the fact that we got that benefit was pretty cool.
It's a fun little hack. I know there are going to be times whenever we are on the road, he's going to have to work. The kids are not going to be done with school. What do we do now? We can hopefully drive a little bit to wherever the nearest science center is.
Or if we're on the way somewhere, and then we want to like, hey, just let's make an extra stop or something like that. So maybe you're not like us. Maybe you don't take long trips with an RV. Maybe you don't have that kind of flexibility. But you should consider it if you visit more than one place in your state at a time. So, and maybe you're going to travel south to visit your folks or something like that once a year, and really consider how much it would cost you just to get into the one place that you're going to go if you take your kids. And if that number is close to the price of it, you should really consider getting it because
there are also ones with the there's children's museums. So we have zoos and aquariums, the AZA, you have ASTC, which is the Science and Technology Centers. There's another one, which is specifically like children's museums. I don't remember what their deal is, but acronym, is that what it is? Those are typically more expensive if it's a specific children's museum association. Those memberships are a little bit higher.
Yeah.
You check it out, see which ones you want. But basically the hack is this. Check into your museum, your kids' museum in the area. If you have kids that enjoy museums or different kinds of zoos, aquariums, that kind of stuff, and you plan to travel even just to see grandma down in Florida 3 times a year.
What's the key that they're looking for whenever
You're looking for an annual membership that gives you reciprocity benefits to other places.
Reciprocity benefit.
Reciprocal benefits. So you should check into, most places have a yearly membership. And if you get the yearly membership to your one in your town, you can go to that museum every day with your kids for free.
There's a difference in what are they kind of looking for as far as like ones that honor, because you found a couple of them, and the reason you settled on the one in Western North Carolina was
I settled on the one in Western North Carolina because it offered me double the benefits. Well, I mean, quadruple almost, but I got the AZA and the ASTC with that, and it was cheap. It was $70 because I don't know how often. I mean, are we going to go to them 3 times? We've basically for the 5
of us, $70 is like that's one trip to.
Yeah.
And
it benefits.
When we went to the Baltimore Aquarium, it was about that much. So.
Well, and I mean, just going to Fort Fisher's Aquarium, we would have almost paid for the price of the 1-year membership. It also benefits whatever museum you join. It benefits them. You give them your yearly money.
This summer, next in 2 weeks, we're going to Florida. And the thing is, we didn't even know about this whenever we booked the trip, that there would be these other places that this honored. Mm-hmm. But it turns out an hour south of us, there is an aquarium that has a manatee rescue, which is going to be cool. Yeah. And then there's an alligator farm close to the next place we camp. So one
important thing is look at the reciprocal benefits of the place that you're going. You're buying your membership. See what they offer you. Check those out. I know there are a couple of specific museums that offer like double, like ASTC and AZA. There's one in Dayton, Ohio, the Western North Carolina one. There may be others. So check that out at your local museum if you like. See what they offer you. Make sure before you use your membership, you actually call ahead to the museum
That's what
you're
they
going
suggest,
to.
Is call ahead to see.
Check it out. But when we weren't sure how it was going to work when we went to Fort Fisher, but
it worked.
It worked. Great. We only had to pay $8, $9. Yep. And we got to see something that was really cool. The kids loved it. So this is such an easy way to make traveling, number 1, cheaper in the long run, and number 2, fun for you and the kids.
And I mean, and that's really the cool thing, right? It's because if you go to places, you want to visit the tourist attractions, you can rack up like cha-ching, 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 especially if you have kids. So this is a great way to do that. And it's a great way to avoid, not to do that. It's a great way to avoid running up a huge bill because your kids want to go to this place and that place. I mean, like, you go to like for us, we're going to be going to like the alligator farm one day, and then you go to the beach the next day, and like, and like the point is, this whenever we found this, it was like, what's the catch? What's the catch? This is crazy.
Yeah, so I called and talked to somebody there. He was great. He was super helpful. He was telling me different museums and the places that we plan to travel. And he just, again, said call ahead just to make sure. And so far, our first experience with it was amazing.
It was amazing.
One other thing you should do, take a picture of your membership. They're not made like super
No, they're really thin and flimsy.
They're almost like paper, but make sure you take a picture of that so in the event that you lose it, you can have that to show. And that should be enough, I guess.
That's what they said.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
So anyway, hope this is helpful for you guys. If you want more stuff like this, let us know. We are loving this little hack, and we're hoping that it provides us a lot of fun in the future.
It's like the best news we've found. So here's the thing: you guys can do your own research. We'll provide the resources to what we did, so that you can do it too if you want. But I'm telling you, this is the way to go. And it's almost, we keep asking ourselves, like, why would they do that? Like, that seems crazy.
And I still don't know exactly.
But in any case, they're doing it, and we're gonna ride the train. So surf the wave, ride the wave, surf the wave, ride the train, surf the train, surf the train. That's it. So we're gonna surf this train as long as we can.
Totally.
Yeah. If you found this helpful, give it a like. That's the thumbs up icon, and then leave us a comment if you have questions. Also, if you want to see our faces more, then you should subscribe. We are the Hinsons, and we are trying to live our life on purpose and inspire others to do the same. Thank you for joining us, and peace out.